If you are holding a brand new piece of plastic, or hey, maybe metal, in your hands right now, congratulations. Welcome to our latest explainer, where today we are focusing entirely on exactly how to securely and quickly activate your new Discover credit card. We're going to break down the whole shebang, from the absolute fastest digital methods all the way to what those confusing letters and numbers on the back of your card actually mean. Let's get right into it.
Just got your Discover card? Unlock its full potential in minutes. Discover cardholders, let's walk you through every step you need to start enjoying your benefits. You know, activation isn't just some boring administrative chore. It is literally the immediate gateway to your rewards, like those awesome 5% cashback categories and absolutely crucial fraud prevention features that you want protecting your finances from day one.
Quick disclaimer before we get to the nuts and bolts. The information in this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. Security protocols and phone numbers can occasionally shift around, so always refer to the official Discover channels, your monthly statement, or the back of your physical card for the absolute most up-to-date details.
Okay, here is our roadmap for today. 1. Getting ready to activate. 2. Online and app activation. 3. Activating over the phone. 4. Troubleshooting and common FAQs. And 5. Next steps and security.
Section 1. Getting ready to activate.
So a little preparation makes this entire process super seamless. You want to gather 4 things before you even start. First, obviously, your physical Discover card. You'll need that 16-digit number, which, fun fact, always starts with 6011 for Discover Network cards. Next, you need the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, your date of birth, and your zip code. Why all this personal data? Well, it's a vital security measure to prove your identity. Discover wants to be absolutely certain that the person activating the card is the exact same person who applied for it.
Section 2. Online and app activation. If you want the fastest route possible without waiting on hold, digital is definitely the way to go, and the website is incredibly streamlined. First, navigate directly to discover.com/activate in your web browser. Quick security tip here. Type it in yourself rather than clicking a link in a random text message to avoid those nasty phishing scams. Now, if you already have an online account, log in and it'll pre-fill a bunch of your data. But if you don't have an account yet, no worries. You don't even need to create one right now. Just select, without logging in, plug in those personal details we gathered earlier, and hit confirm. Boom, done.
Now, if you prefer your smartphone, the Discover mobile app is a fantastic option. It's actually really robust. You can just text the word APP to 20877 to get a direct download link sent right to your phone. Once you open it up and sign in, you literally just tap the image of your new card right there on your phone screen and hit activate. It is really that intuitive. Just a heads up, if you are using either of these digital methods, you're going to be asked for your 3-digit security code, also known as your CVV. Just flip your card over and look at the signature panel. You will see a separate little box just to the right of that panel containing 3 numbers. That's your CVV. And it's absolutely essential for proving you physically have the card in your hands during an online activation.
Section 3. Activating over the phone.
Sometimes you just want to use an automated phone system. Or maybe you prefer speaking to a real live human being. If that's you, grab your phone and dial 1-800-347-2683. That actually spells out 1-800-DISCOVER. You can also use 1-855-336-0111, which is another totally valid Discover customer service line. And honestly, one of Discover's biggest perks is their 24/7 real human customer service. That means a representative is quite literally always available to help guide you through the process if the automated system just isn't your thing.
Oh, here is a massive pro tip that builds directly into Discover's security protocols. When you call in, try to use the exact same phone number you put on your original credit card application. Discover's interactive voice response system checks your caller ID against their records to prevent spoofing. If you call from an unregistered number, you might get bumped to a multi-factor authentication step, where they have to text or email you a one-time verification code. Using your registered phone number speeds the whole process up.
Section 4. Troubleshooting and common FAQs. Because let's face it, technology doesn't always cooperate 100% of the time, right? If you hit a roadblock, don't panic. If you're waiting on a verification code that just isn't arriving, check your email spam folder or make sure your smartphone isn't set to block unknown text messages. If the system throws a name or address mismatch error, it usually just means there's a typo in your profile. You might need to speak to an agent to update your details. And if you're in the mobile app and just don't see your new card anywhere, the classic log out and log back in trick usually forces the app to refresh and finally display it.
Now, if you have eagle eyes, you might have a question about the back of your card.
Down at the bottom right, you'll see a number starting with an A and another one starting with an X. What are those? Well, the A number is your sequence ID, which simply helps distinguish between multiple cards you might hold. The X number is an internal XID. You don't actually need this for activation at all, but an agent might ask for it later on if you call in to change your address or phone number. It's just an extra layer of internal verification.
All right, this brings us to a highly critical question. Say you get the card in the mail, you toss the envelope on your kitchen counter, and you completely forget about it. What actually happens?
Well, here's the deal. While Discover doesn't publish a strict hard-coded expiration date for activation, the standard industry window is typically about 45 to 60 days. If you go well past that 60-day mark, the issuer might flag the card as lost in transit or dormant. They can unilaterally close the account, and that will show up on your credit report as closed by credit grantor, which can actually lower your credit score by negatively impacting your credit utilization ratio. Plus, if the card has an annual fee, you'll still get charged for it on your anniversary date, even if the card is literally just sitting unactivated in a drawer somewhere. Seriously, do not put this off.
On the flip side of that, the single most common question eager new cardholders ask is, how soon after I go through this whole process can I actually start swiping?
The answer is immediately. The very second the website, the app, or the phone agent confirms your card is activated, your credit line is wide open and ready for purchases. There is absolutely no waiting period.
Section 5. Next steps and security. Your card might be active, but our work isn't quite done. Let's take your account from basic to fully optimized. First things first, grab a pen and physically sign the signature panel on the back of your card. It's a really small but vital anti-fraud step. Next, if you haven't already, download that mobile app. Having direct digital access is crucial. And finally, don't just leave your account quiet. Proactively go in and enable your security alerts.
Once those alerts are flipped on, you are fully tapping into Discover's fantastic built-in security perks. Now, you automatically have a $0 fraud liability guarantee, meaning you are never held responsible for unauthorized charges. But you should absolutely go into your account and opt in to the free Social Security number dark web alerts. Also, familiarize yourself with the in-app freeze switch. If you ever misplace your card at a restaurant or coffee shop, you can instantly turn off new purchases right from your phone. And lastly, definitely take advantage of the free FICO credit score tracking to keep a really close eye on your financial health.
Well, look at that. You've gathered your info, you've chosen your activation method, you've bypassed the troubleshooting roadblocks, and your security settings are locked in tight. Your card is active, secure, and fully ready to go. So, what will your very first rewards purchase be? Are you filling up the gas tank, grabbing groceries, or maybe booking a flight? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this explainer helpful, please hit subscribe and don't forget to share it with anyone else who just got a new card. Keep learning, keep earning those rewards, and we'll see you in the next one.